What's going on? So I want to send some thoughts and prayers to all those who went through that tornado rampage this past weekend. Um, the family in Missouri and family in Virginia and through different parts, and there's people and the people in Kentucky and so on. A lot of lives lost, power outages. Um, it's a reality. It's a reality. There's a lot going on in the environment, and there are a lot of things that you just have to be cognizant of because of the circumstances. This is why you don't mess with FEMA, and this is why you ask leadership to do their part, because the thought of things that happen are real. Um, there's no control over Mother Nature, and there's a lot of things that are going on that are impactful, and they will impact a lot of lives. And so it's very important that you have an understanding about that and understand from a spiritual perspective. So much is not going on that's right. There's always reminders of that. We wonder times, how come us? Why did this happen? I'm very reminded of what 20 years ago with Katrina in New Orleans. I have family and friends of people that were impacted by that. And see, what happens is that there'll be gentrification and people get relocated once they build everything. But the people that actually put their time and what have you in there are forced to move because costs go up. And with everything going on now, inflation, and you got this dumb tariffs and all this mess going on now, it becomes a sideshow. You feels like it's a double cross because it's a no-win situation, catch 22, which you didn't ask for. And it's important to send prayers and thoughts that you send good energy throughout the world and the universe, because you just never know. Because what happens to one can happen to all. you know. And again, if you don't take care of the environment, different things with debris, mental debris impacts us all. And it's important that you understand that with nature and how things are, because sometimes people are left, unfortunately, don't have the same resources to come back from. And then unfortunately, when they do gentrification, they go to certain areas and they take those people who been there and remove them. And it's so unfair. There's a lot of times the stuff is used as a means to raise the costs and the prices as opposed to take care of the said neighborhoods. And it's very sad, because you have to think about these things, about all those memories that you have. And I always say this from a spiritual perspective: we don't own anything. Our lives and our blessings we're our